Hi everyone, it's Norma and it's Christmas Eve and I am finally getting around to doing what I am burning now video. Um, I had actually meant to do this right after Thanksgiving weekend, but I just had so many issues with getting my holiday decor to the point where I was satisfied with it. I've redone things like almost every weekend. So today is actually the first day it's all together. I have everything lit, and so I'm kind of seeing it the first time myself as I'm showing you. So I'm not going to go a lot into a detail of the candles performance. I mean, I will a little bit, but you're going to see all these candles in my empties video, so I'll talk more about the performance then. Right now, it's going to be mostly, I'm just going to show you what I'm burning and kind of give you the holiday decor tour. So, yeah, finally, I know it's almost the end of December, but I start out in my bathroom like I always do, and in here I have a Yankee candle. This is in Season of Peace, and this is a 1 wick, and in my bedroom I actually have a 2 wick going in this scent. I originally had this candle, and then I had 2 of the 2 wick candles going on in my bedroom because I thought, well, it's a really soft scent. It's probably going to be scentless, so I'm going to need to burn all 3 of them if I want to smell anything. Well, I was wrong. The candle is much stronger in throw than I thought it was going to be. More so the 2 wick than the 1 wick. But when I had 2 of the 2 wicks going in my bedroom, it was just too much for me. I mean, after a while, when it got the full wax pool, there's like a musky note in there. It was like, it's too much. I have to blow it out. So I end up just putting the other one away because it is a retired scent and it's my last one. So it's like, I'm just going to save it for next year. So that's what I have going on in here, just the 1 wick, and it's been doing really well. I've had no burning issues with it whatsoever. No tunneling. It's pulled out, probably in like 3 hours, which is really good. I mean, I'm really shocked. It's been a really, really good candle for me. Season of Peace. Okay, then on my dresser, I have that other fairy frost lantern that broke. The shade broke when it was delivered, so Yankee sent me a replacement, but the bottom half was fine, so I didn't want to throw it out, so I just stuck it in here because it does look kind of weird without the shade. And once again, I just have a votive in Amp, the Sparkle from Colonial Candle. And then over here is a 2 wick tumbler in Christmas Rose. This is one that I found at the outlet this summer, and oh my goodness, I am so sorry I couldn't find more. I do have one other tumbler that I will probably never burn. I'm going to hoard it until I ever get my hands on it again. I did call my outlet last weekend to see if they had any, because some people were reporting finding the jars at their outlets, but my outlet didn't have any. You guys, this is how a Yankee candle is supposed to be. It's a beautiful rose scent. It is actually so strong right now. It hasn't even pulled out, and it's sending my entire room, and it's spilling into the bathroom. And when it does pull out, it gets so strong that I either have to open up a window or I have to blow it out. And it's been a long time since I can say that about any candle, let alone a Yankee candle. Christmas Rose, yeah, it's a winner. Then over here, I have, I got these lanterns, and I really have no place to put them right now, so I'm kind of like doubling up on things. I just have a Luminara candle inside, and I have one on the other side, so I have one on each end. Then in my hallway, in my lamp, I have another Luminara candle. Okay, then over here, I'm in my computer room now, and on one side of my computer desk, I have the Fairy Frost and Cedar Berries collection from Yankee, which I just think the 2 pieces look so beautiful together. Now, in my Fairy Frost lantern, I initially had a Luminara candle, but when I was going through my candles to give some gifts, I discovered a holiday bayberry that I hadn't used. So, I mean, I used it last year, but I didn't finish it, which I rarely do that. Usually when I start a candle, I finish it. So this was about 2/3 of the way done. So I took out the Luminara candle, and I actually, in this one, I don't think I have holiday bayberry. I think this is holiday garland. I have holiday garland in here. And by the way, I did notice today, I don't know when it happened. I think it just happened recently because you probably can't see it, but there's some scratches on here. And you can see that. And I think that just must have been happening with my moving it around because it wasn't like that. So this must be like some kind of very delicate paint job. But over in here, I think is the holiday bayberry. And yeah, you can see how that's what I did to it last year. So I got layers of tunneling. So I'm going to need I just found this last night and brought it out today. So I'm definitely going to need a good long weekend to correct it or cut some of it out and throw it on a warmer. I had originally the holiday garland, and then on the other side, which I'm going to show you in a second, I had mistletoe. And I have to say, with those two scents going, I could barely smell anything. And this is a medium-sized bedroom, and I had 2 candles that should be strong. I can smell the holiday bayberry. So I'm kind of glad I found that and discovered it. Otherwise, this would kind of be a scentless room unless I threw something in my warmer. So over here on the other side, I have, this is the mistletoe. Yeah, this is the mistletoe, and I forgot honestly what I put in the votive holders. I think these are the same as what I had in my bedroom, the sparkle from Colonial Candle. And actually in my warmer here, I have a melt cup of sparkling snow. Because I wasn't getting any scent throw from, my holiday garland and mistletoe, well, I was getting a scent throw, but it was really super light. I decided to put a melt cup in of sparkling snow. And even though my holiday bayberry is going, I love the scent of sparkling snow. It's one of my favorite winter type candles from Yankee. And I didn't burn any this year because I'm really, really low stock, and I don't want to burn the last I have until I get my backups. You know how I am about having backups. Okay, so over here in the bathroom, I have a Kringle candle in blue spruce, and I just did a review on this, so you can check that out if you want more detail about it. Beautiful candle, beautiful scent. And then over here, I also have what is this? This is also blue spruce, but this is in the 1-wick tumbler, and this is in the colored glass tumbler. It's like a light aqua. It's like an icy blue. It is so beautiful. I'm gonna see if I can give you guys a better shot so you can see the color. Then over here on my stove, I have a Goose Creek candle in the scent cranberry. And I was actually going to save this one to use next fall around Thanksgiving time. But then someone in my Facebook group, hi Tamara, mentioned that she didn't really like the cranberry scent by itself, but she loved it with the pine scents. And since I had a lot of pine scents going, and cranberry is something that a lot of candle companies mixed with pine, I was like, why save it for next year? Might as well use it now. So it is in the dead zone on my stove, but I have to say I can still smell it. I can definitely smell it right now. It's really, really a tart cranberry, which I'm fine with. It doesn't have to be super sweet with me. I actually like it, and I think it just blends nicely with all the different pine scents I have going on. Okay, so over here, I did some furniture rearranging this month because I was having just such a hard time with my decor, and then I got these humongous pillars, pillar holders from Yankee, and you can see it right there. And I was just struggling to find a spot to put them, which that necessitated moving some furniture around, and I may move it around again in the summer, who knows. But anyway, so my hurricanes that normally would sit on top of my candle cabinet, I just put on my kitchen counter because frankly I just have no place to put them right now, and I actually kind of like them there. And in here I have a root candle. I picked up 4 of these cinnamon bun candles at Home Goods, and I mean, they're just a disaster. I mean, look at that. Look at that. They take forever and ever and ever to pull. They're tunneling bad. Now, I have to say this set is better than my first set a little bit, simply because I can smell this one a little bit. The other ones I couldn't even smell. But, yeah. I mean, part of it's my fault because I haven't had the time this month to really give it a good pull, but my Yankees pulled out. I didn't really have too much tunneling with them, but my root candles, yeah, that's another story. Here's the other one. Ouch, that's hot, you guys. Don't touch your lumilids when they're hot. But yeah, you can see how it's tunneled really bad. Then where my holders are, I got tea lights. All the tea lights in this room are going to be Kringle Candle Christmas. So I got the snowflake holder. I would have liked to have red tea lights and red votives going on in this room, but I discovered at the last minute that I used all the ones from last year. I thought I had more, so I'm definitely going to have to reorder. I got the tea lights are from Kringle, but my votives that I'm going to show you in a minute are all from Party Light, and they're unscented, and I thought I had unscented red and unscented white, but I just had white, so I went with all white. And I just love this. I got this from Yankee. It's a votive holder, and I just got that recently because I needed some more red. And on my pillar holder, I got this Mercury Glass Hurricane from White Barn. They had all kinds of colors. They had these out for the $8.50 sale, and I wish I had gotten them then because I wanted 4, but I went back a couple weeks later. They were sold out of almost all the colors. They had gold, red, pink, purple, green. So they had only 3 left in the red, so I got the 3. And in here I have the Luminara candle, which I am just loving these Luminara candles. I have to tell you, you guys see what you're about to see. I mean, I have a lot of stuff going on, and it saves me so much time not having to trim all the wicks, and reduces the soot level. And I love my Luminara candles. And there's my little favorite things cat from Yankee. Then over here in my votive holders, I have the unscented votives from Party Light in white. In my lantern, I have another Luminara candle. And this is like a really special little set right here. My church that I grew up in closed down earlier this year. And at the last day of the service, when they closed down the congregation, basically they had a room where you could just take things, and this was some of the items, so I just snatched them up. I just think they're beautiful. And I have a tart going in here. This is a tart warmer from Yankee from last year. It was a gift from a friend, and I just have Christmas cookie going in there. And my little sign Noel actually lights up. I got it from Michael's, but I actually like it better unlit. I think with the lights it's a little bit too much, but yeah, so I actually kind of like that. I moved my candle cabinet. It used to be in front of my kitchen sink, and it's still got a lot of candles in it, but I have managed to reduce my load a little bit. I've gifted a lot of candles this month. Okay, so over on this side of the room, it's basically a matching set for what I just showed you with the Northwood pillar holder. I have the Luminara candle in here, another little kitty cat, you know, and then the tea lights, like I mentioned, are Kringle Christmas. And then I have my Snowman centerpiece, which I think he is just so cute. Normally this is not the type thing I get. I'm not really into cutesy. I'm into more, you know, crystal and elegant stuff. But I really like the way he turned out. And I have a milk cup in balsam and cedar. And I actually had this milk cup going a little bit earlier today when I was frantically cleaning the house after I got home from work before I went to church. And I didn't want to light any of my candles because you know, I knew I was going to try to do this video tonight, so I just had the milk cup going and I left it going. And when I came home, I mean, it smells like balsam and cedar. It smells like Christmas in here. So I said, heck, I'm just going to leave it going. It's one of the stronger milk cups, I think. You know, some of them aren't as strong as others, but this one is a pretty good performer. So yeah, I just think he's so cute. And then in my etched snowflake holder that I got at White Barn, I have Kringle Candle Christmas, and I just did a review on that, so you can check that out. In the trees, the tea light holders, I have Kringle Candle Christmas tea lights. Again, in my lamp, I have a Luminara candle. Then over here, this was an area that I was really having a hard time figuring out what to do with, because this wall, it has a high ceiling. It's a cathedral ceiling over in this part of the room. And so it's a really big wall, empty. But I have a very narrow CD case here. And there's some hurricanes I can't even put on here because they're a little bit too wide. So I was really struggling with what to do here. And I originally had it all white and I didn't like it. And then I had it all silver. I didn't like it. So I really like the mix of the red and silver because it gives this space a pop that it needs. And because I have the red going on everywhere else. So I'm much happier with how this worked out. But I had to go buy things because I didn't have what I needed to do it. So the votive holders are from Yankee with the deer. I just love those. And another, you know, Mercury Glass Hurricane from Red Barn. That's my third one. The lanterns as well from Yankee. And this is a decorative tumbler from Goose Creek in the scent Winter Splendor. And frankly, I got it because I wanted the tumbler. I wanted a red tumbler. It could have been any scent in the world and I still would have gotten it. So I have a lantern on each side. Both of them contain the Winter Splendor tumbler. And once again, the tea lights are Kringle's Christmas. And here's Mambo sleeping on the sofa, hogging the remote control for the TV. Hey Mambo, you tired? I think the cats have been busy playing with the wrapping paper in the boxes. Then on my dining room table, I'm really happy with how this all turned out. First I have my my wall sconce, and I've been putting LED tea lights in there, and then the batteries ran out and I haven't replaced the batteries, but it's Christmas Eve and so I am celebrating with real tea lights. Once again, Kringle's Christmas. And then in the hurricane, I have another Luminara candle, but this one is in red. And I don't know if you can see, it actually has like a pattern, like a raised groove pattern in there. And the red tapers are from Colonial Candle. And the green tapers are actually from Yankee. They're bayberry candles. And it says, the legend has it that burning a bayberry candle from tip to socket puts luck in the home and gold in the pocket. And you're supposed to burn it either on Christmas Eve or New Year's Eve. And it's supposed to bring you good luck, good health, and much wealth. So I need all of those things. So I am going to do my best to keep it burning all night. I don't know. It's going to take a long time. I should have started it earlier in the day, I think. But anyway, So the bayberry candles are from Yankee. The red ones, like I said, are from Colonial. And then over here, I have a antique silver jar from Goose Creek, and I can't remember which is which. I have two of them. One is vanilla rum and one is winter splendor. And frankly, they could be unscented for all I care, because I did it basically for the look. So I'm not going to really comment on the throw because I haven't been paying any attention, to tell you the truth. And then this is, I just got this the other day. It just came in the mail from Yankee. I ordered on Sunday. It was their last day that they would guarantee delivery before Christmas. The channel mosaic tray and votive holder. And I paired it with this, because originally I just had this as part of my setup, but I just love the way it looks and how it turned out. And if you can't be over the top at Christmas, when can you be? Okay, and so finally we come to my coffee table. And this was another place that I struggled with, and I changed around like several times. So I have my recently acquired pine cone tea light holders, also from Yankee. Once again, all the tea lights are going to be Kringle Candles Christmas, the snowflake, and I just love how it does that pattern. And like I wish I had red tea lights, because it's just gorgeous, gorgeous with a red tea light in it. It's just beautiful, just beautiful. And then once again, all the votives are unscented votives from Party Light. And I think that's it. Yeah, so I managed to get this video and keep it under 20 minutes, where usually, they run a good half hour or so. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you guys liked it, please comment, like, and subscribe below. And I hope all of you have a safe and happy Christmas. And Merry Christmas to all, and to all a good night.